Good day, everyone. My name is Chidan Kanhai, and today I want to discuss how the knowledge acquired from our African history since 1850 course is relevant to a career in law. I want to look at the historical insights from this period that can inform and enhance the legal practice today, particularly in areas such as international law, human rights, and public policy. So, first, I want to say studying African history since 1850 offers more than just an academic understanding of the past. It also provides critical insights into the development of legal systems, government structures, and societal norms. For aspiring legal professionals, the historical context is invaluable. It equips us with the tools to navigate complex legal landscapes, appreciate the nuances of justice in diverse cultural settings, and advocate effectively for legal reforms. Today, I want to look at three key areas where each lesson from African history since 1850 directly enhances and informs us of legal practices. First, I want to talk about other careers besides law that African history since 1850 can help with. So, while my primary focus is on a legal career, it is important to recognize that the insights gained from this course can help with a wide variety of professions. First, I want to talk about diplomacy and foreign service. Understanding the historical context of African nations enhances diplomatic relations and policy making. For instance, knowledge of colonial histories can inform negotiations and foster mutual respect. Likewise, in international development, professionals in the field benefit from historical insights to design programs that are culturally sensitive and effective. Recognizing past developments, successes, and failures can guide current initiatives. Education and academia. Educators and researchers use historical knowledge to develop comprehensive curriculum and conduct in-depth studies, contributing to a more nuanced understanding of African societies. Journalism and media. Journalists reporting on African affairs can provide more accurate and context-rich stories by understanding the historical background of current events. Lastly, community advocacy. Social workers and nonprofit leaders can better serve communities by acknowledging historical injustices and working towards a more equitable future for all. I want to talk about my chosen career path, which is law. I want to focus on international law, human rights, and public policy. These areas require a deep understanding of historical context, especially when dealing with post-colonial legal systems and efforts towards legal reform. The insights from our African history course provide a solid foundation for this path, helping me to approach legal challenges with a well-informed and culturally sensitive perspective. Moving on to my first acquired knowledge, understanding colonial legal systems. One of the critical insights that we gained from this African history since 1850 course is the impact of colonial legal systems on contemporary African legal frameworks. Colonial powers often imposed their legal structures and disregarded existing indigenous laws and customs. As such, this led to a dual legal system in many countries where colonial laws coexisted with traditional practices. For instance, in Nigeria, British common law was introduced alongside customary laws. The British colonial administration viewed customary laws as inferior and subjected them to test and incompatible with colonial norms. As a result, this often led to the marginalization of indigenous legal practices. Understanding this history is crucial for legal professionals working in African legal systems. It highlights the complexities and challenges of legal pluralism and the ongoing effects to harmonize these systems. It also underscores the importance of cultural sensitivity and awareness in legal practices. Acquired knowledge two, post-independence nation building and the rule of law. So after gaining independence, African nations still face the monumental task of building new legal and political institutions. The transition involved drafting constitutions, establishing legal frameworks, and promoting the rule of law. However, this process was hindered by political instability and the lingering effects of the colonial rule. For example, Ghana's journey towards constitutional reform reflects the broader challenges faced by many African countries. Despite its efforts to look past democratic principles, to gain democratic principles, Ghana has experienced periods of military rule and constitutional crises. These historical struggles provide context for current legal reforms and the development of democratic institutions in Africa. For legal practices, understanding these historical struggles is essential. It informs approaches to strengthening legal institutions, promoting the rule of law, and ensuring that legal reforms are responsive to the unique historical and cultural context of African societies. Acquired knowledge 3, human rights, genocide, and international law. So I want to talk straight about the Rwanda genocide of 1994 and how it serves as a key example of the intersection between African history and international law. The genocide prompted the establishment of the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, the ICTR. This played a significant role in the development of international criminal law and the prosecution of crimes against humanity. Studying these events can underscore the importance of legal accountability and the role of international law in addressing human rights violations. The ICTR's work was influenced the establishment of the International Criminal Court and has actually set precedents for prosecuting genocide and other serious crimes. For aspiring lawyers, such as myself, this highlights the need for legal systems to prevent and respond to such atrocities. It also emphasizes the importance of international cooperation and the development of legal frameworks that uphold human rights and promote justice on a global scale. So I want to talk about the application in legal practices. So building upon everything I just said, it is evident that this knowledge has profound practical applications in the field of law. So understanding the historical context of African legal systems enables legal professionals to navigate the complexities of contemporary legal frameworks effectively. So for instance, the imposition of colonial legal systems disrupted indigenous legal traditions, which led to dual legal systems, as I said previously. But this is crucial for legal practitioners involved in legal reform and policy development, as it highlights the need to reconcile customary laws with formal legal systems to create more inclusive and equitable frameworks. Also, the challenges faced by African nations in establishing the rule of law in post-independence underscores the importance of historical awareness and strengthening legal institutions. Recognizing the factors that have historically undermined the rule of law, such as political instability and executive dominance, this allows legal professionals to advocate for reforms that promote judicial independence and accountability. Furthermore, the legacy of human rights violations, such as witnessed during the Rwanda genocide, emphasizes the role of legal practitioners in pursuing justice through international legal mechanisms. The establishment of the ICTR serves as a testament to the importance of legal accountability in addressing atrocities and preventing future violations. In summary, the insights gained from studying African history since 1850 are valuable for legal professionals working in international law, human rights, and public policy. I want to talk about the skills transferred from African history as a whole. So looking at this course, it not only enhances our understanding of the continent, but also other skills that can translate directly to legal practice. I want to talk more broad about analytical thinking, which is honed through examining all these complex historical events and legal transformations. By analyzing the causes and consequences of colonialism, independence movements, and legal reforms, we develop the ability to assess legal issues critically and consider multiple perspectives. Secondly, by studying African history, it fosters cultural competence, an essential skill for legal professionals. Understanding the cultural and historical context of African legal systems enables lawyers to engage with clients and communities more effectively. This ensures that legal solutions are culturally sensitive and appropriate. Thirdly, ethical reasoning is enhanced by exploring the moral dilemmas and injustices that have shaped African history. Reflecting on the events aforementioned, such as the Rwanda genocide, and the response of legal institutions, encourages legal practitioners to consider the ethical implications of their work and strive for justice and accountability. All these skills, and analytical thinking, cultural competence, and ethical reasoning, are not only essential for effective legal practices, but also for contributing to the development of more equitable legal systems. So, my final thoughts. In conclusion, the knowledge acquired from the African history since 1850 course is not only academically soothing, but also professionally advantageous for a career in law or any other career. It provides a deep understanding of the historical effects of legal systems and informs us of contemporary legal challenges, which enhances our critical thinking skills. As legal practitioners, integrating historical perspectives into our work enables us to engage legal issues with greater depth, empathy, and effectiveness. And lastly, this is my works cited. Thank you and have a great day.